Find the area and circumference. We want to use 3.14159 for the value of pi, and it wants us to round to the nearest tenth. So here I can notice that I have a diameter. And remember, the radius, which is needed for area, is half of it. So if we're given 12 here, half of 12 would be 6 yards. And if that's 6 yards, the other half would have to be 6 yards. So 6 plus 6 is 12, so I know we did that right. Let's first find the circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, or you could always use c is equal to the diameter times pi. Here, why use the 6 when we already know the diameter? The diameter is from one part of the circle, passes through the center, to another part of the circle. So I'm going to use the c is equal to d times pi, and plug that in. It's right here. We'll just highlight above it. I'm going to use the diameter here. Same thing. I mean, you could do it however you like. So we get c is equal to 12 yards times pi. One thing I don't want you to forget when working on this problem is that the value of pi, I did shorthand it a little bit, but on your assignment it says use 3.14 for the value of pi. So we're going to use that when we use the calculator, okay? I am going to use a calculator. That's like your cell phone, backwards calculator. All you're going to do, I'm going to move it up so you can see the entire thing. 12, oops, this is yards, times 3.14159. You get here, c is equal to 37.69. So the question did state it wanted us to round to the nearest tenth. So that means here's our tenth. For our rounding rules, 0 to 4 stays the same, and 5 to 9 rounds up. Here, this 9 follows this, so it's going to round it up. So you get c is equal to 37.7 yards. Well, we found the circumference. Now we need to find the area. Well, area, the formula states, is the following. Area equals pi r squared. We do have to use the radius, which is the half. And we do have to use the value of 3.14159 for the pi. So I'm going to plug everything in. It's equal to pi times 6 yards, and we're going to square it. Okay? So from here, I'm going to put this over here so you can see me type it in the calculator. So I'm going to do my 6 squared first, 6 times 6. Then I'm going to times it by pi, times 3.14159. And you get 113, let me write it down, 113.09 yards squared. Alright? Again, the problem did state that we're rounding to the nearest tenth. Our 10th place is right here. And that's a pretty bad looking 9, but the 9's right here. This 9, since it's within the 5 through 9 range, it's going to round it up. Therefore, our answer is 113.1 yards squared. So this is our area and circumference answer.